Welcome back to Restoration Coins channel, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of ultra-rare pennies that could be worth a fortune. That's right, some of these 1-cent coins are valued in the millions. Stick around to find out if you have the $1.3 million penny in your collection. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Lincoln pennies, specifically the 1971 cent coin. Could one of these little treasures be worth millions? Stick around to find out. Let's rewind the clock to 1970. Richard Nixon was president, the Beatles were still rocking, and the Lincoln penny was quietly making history. But did you know that this unassuming coin could potentially be worth a fortune? The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president. The 1970 penny continued this tradition, but what makes it so special? The 1970 penny came in various mint marks: D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and no mint mark for Philadelphia. However, it's the 1970s pennies, particularly those with the small date variety, that are especially sought after by collectors. But what makes them so valuable? Rarity plays a huge role. The 1970s small date penny is distinguished by a few key features. The zero in the date is level with the other numbers. The liberty is sharply struck and clear. But rarity isn't the only factor. Condition matters immensely. A 1970s small date penny in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch a premium price. Some have even sold for thousands at auctions. Imagine finding one of these in your pocket change. Take, for instance, a 1970s small date penny graded MS65 read by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, that sold for over $10,000. And that's not even the highest. Some varieties and conditions can push prices to jaw-dropping levels. And it's not just small dates. Even regular 1970 pennies can be valuable if they exhibit unique minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. These errors can turn a regular penny into a collector's dream worth thousands. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1970 penny? First, examine the date carefully. Compare it to known small date varieties. Next, check the coin's condition. Coins with fewer scratches and a shiny, unblemished surface are worth more. If you think you have a winner, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. This can significantly increase your coin's value by providing a certified evaluation of its condition and authenticity. So, do you have one of these potentially million-dollar pennies lying around? Check your collections, your piggy banks, and those old jars of coins. And if you do find a 1970 penny, share your discovery in the comments below. Thanks for joining us on this numismatic journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating coin stories and tips on how to uncover hidden treasures in your own home. Where we uncover hidden treasures and fascinating stories behind everyday items. Today, we're diving into the incredible history and value of the 1976 Lincoln cent, and trust me, you won't believe how much some of these pennies are worth. Could you be holding a $1.1 million penny? Let's find out. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features the iconic profile of Lincoln on the obverse side. Over the years, the design has seen a few changes, but Lincoln has remained a constant presence on the 1-cent coin. In 1976, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these pennies, and while most of them are worth just a cent today, a few rare ones could be worth a fortune. So, what makes the 1976 Lincoln cent special? First, let's talk about the standard features. These pennies are made of a 95% copper and 5% zinc composition. They weigh about 3.11 grams and have a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. But here's the exciting part. Some of these pennies were struck with errors or unique characteristics that make them extremely valuable to collectors. Among the 1976 Lincoln cents, there are a few varieties that have fetched eye-popping prices at auctions. For instance, A mint-condition 1976 penny with a doubling error on the obverse, known as a double die, can be worth thousands of dollars. These errors occur when the coin is struck more than once by the die, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the date or inscriptions. One of the most famous cases is a 1976 Lincoln cent graded by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, as MS67 Red, which sold for over $7,000 at auction. But wait, it gets better! You might have heard rumors about a 1976 penny selling for $1.1 million. While it's true that certain rare pennies have reached astronomical prices, it's important to separate fact from fiction. As of now, number 1976 Lincoln cent has sold for that much, but it's always good to check your change. Who knows, you might stumble upon a rare error coin that could be worth a small fortune. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1976 penny? Here are a few tips. Look for doubling on the date and inscriptions, or any unusual features. Coins in mint condition, with little to no wear, are more valuable. Consider having your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Check recent auction prices for similar coins to get an idea of its value. If you think you have a rare penny, reach out to a trusted coin dealer or auction house to get an expert opinion. Thanks for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of the 1976 Lincoln cent. Who knew that a humble penny could be worth so much? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating stories and tips on treasure hunting. And remember, always check your change. You never know what hidden gems you might find. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Lincoln pennies, and more specifically, the 1993 Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, some of these pennies can be worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, millions. Stick around to find out if you have one of these hidden treasures. These little coins might seem ordinary, but they hold a history and potential value that's anything but. First, let's talk about the history of the 1993 Lincoln penny. The D stands for the Denver Mint, where these pennies were produced. In 1993, the U.S. Mint struck millions of these pennies, so they're quite common in circulation. The Lincoln penny itself has a long and storied history, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, has remained largely unchanged, featuring Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse until 2008. So, why are some 1993 pennies worth so much? It all comes down to rarity and condition. Most 1993 pennies are only worth their face value, but a few exceptional coins can fetch a high price. The value of these pennies skyrockets when they are in mint condition, also known as mint state. These coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A 1993 penny in mint state 70 can be extremely valuable. But that's not all. There are also rare error coins. These are pennies that have mistakes from the minting process, such as misprints, off-center strikes, or double dies. Collectors pay a premium for these unique errors. Now let's get to the exciting part, the $1.3 million penny. You might be wondering, does it really exist? While no 1993 penny has sold for $1.3 million yet, certain rare pennies from other years have reached into the millions. For example, the 1943 bronze Lincoln penny sold for over $1.7 million. This shows the incredible potential value hidden in rare pennies. The key takeaway? Always check your change. You never know when you might come across a penny that's worth more than you could imagine. So, could you have a $1.3 million penny in your pocket? It's always worth checking. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin stories and collecting tips. Have you ever found a rare coin in your change? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and you just might strike it rich with that next penny. Imagine finding a penny worth millions. Could that humble coin in your pocket be your ticket to $1.2 million? Stay tuned to find out how a simple 1989 Lincoln cent could change your life. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts! Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1989 Lincoln cent. We'll explore its history, unique features, and most importantly, why some of these pennies could be worth a fortune. Let's get started. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, has a rich history. The 1989 Lincoln cent, in particular, holds a special place in numismatics. But what makes some of these pennies worth more than their weight in gold? First, let's talk about the coin's design. The obverse features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic design by Frank Gasparo. But it's not just the design that matters. Condition and minting errors play a crucial role in a coin's value. In 1989, over 7.2 billion Lincoln cents were minted. They were produced at the Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S mints. Most of these coins are only worth face value. However, there are exceptions that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Mint errors can significantly increase a coin's value. For instance, double dies, off-center strikes, and coins struck on wrong planchets are highly sought after. One such example is the 1989 double die obverse penny, which can fetch a hefty sum depending on its condition. The most valuable 1989 Lincoln cents are those with rare mint errors or in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins graded MS-70 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are incredibly rare and can be worth thousands of dollars. This penny right here is graded MS-70 by PCGS. It's virtually flawless and can command a premium price at auction. In fact, the highest recorded sale for a 1989 Lincoln cent in perfect condition is over $1,200. But that's not all. Unique error coins can push values into the millions. For example, a 1989 penny struck on a rare planchet or with an extraordinary error could be worth a life-changing amount. These are the pennies that every collector dreams of finding. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1989 Lincoln cent? Start by inspecting your pennies closely. Look for any unusual features, mint marks, or errors. If you think you've found something special, consider getting it professionally graded. Professional grading can authenticate your coin and give it a grade that can significantly impact its value. PCGS and NGC are two of the most reputable grading services. A high-grade or rare error coin could turn your everyday penny into a treasure worth millions. Who knew a simple penny could be so exciting? So, check your change, inspect those pennies, and you might just find a hidden gem worth $1.2 million. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin stories. Happy hunting, coin collectors! Until next time, keep searching and stay curious.